Yeah, your favorite Terra Little Bacon Bear hanging out with two winners of KYS versus Awol Ant and KJ in the building.
Well, yo, yo,
Now,
yo.
for the sake of the interview, can I just call you Awol and KJ?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, excellent. Well, nice to meet you guys in the virtual space, and congratulations again on that win.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now, Awol, where are you from?
I'm from the DC area, and I grew up in
Nah,
Maryland.
not the DC area. You talking to somebody who's also in the DC area. Where are you from?
I'm from Maryland. I was born in DC. I was raised in DC partially too, but I lived most of my life in Maryland. Once I got to high school, I stayed in Maryland. I've been out there ever since. So,
Okay. And what about you, KJ?
I'm from Silver Spring. Used to live in Bowie. Now I live in DC.
Well, I definitely always ask specifically about these things because I want to know about where you grew up and where you're from and what story you're trying to tell. You know what I mean? And we know that everybody got a different story, even here in the DMV.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Awol, tell me about your musical journey. How'd you get started with music?
I started young. I wasn't really taking it seriously. I was just freestyling a lot, and I wasn't even really doing that publicly. I was kind of doing that on my own, and I just had a lot of friends and people telling me like, that's your lane. You should do that. And I wasn't taking it seriously until about maybe ninth grade, and I tried to put out my first mixtape, and I got
Did it flop or did it go up?
It didn't flop. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. I'm not gonna hold you.
Okay.
But it did get a good response. So it let me know, like, yeah, I got something here with this, and I wanted to keep going. Ever since then, it's just been continuing. So.
Well, I'm not gonna guess your age, but I would guess maybe like 10 years worth of rapping. You've been at this 10 years, give or take.
Yeah.
Okay.
10.
And what about you, KJ?
I guess I started around 13. I was writing, recording my own music. I actually started out also like as an engineer. So I used to have a studio in Bowie. I used to work with a lot of artists, but still working on my own craft, So I always been doing music for a while, putting out projects. I really got serious the last couple of years for real, for real. I kind of took a break, just being an engineer. But I really dropped this album, Wave Control, really just taken from different points in my life, you know what I'm saying? Building my craft and really putting a solid project together. So
Tell me about the engineering piece. I think that's super important. People always tell me all the time, I don't know engineers, I don't know producers, I can't find this, but you was right here in Bowie, right?
yeah, I work with a lot of artists, so they would know me for sure. Like
Who you work with?
I mean, in the past, I worked
In
with
the
people
past, who have you worked with? Just
Fame
for some
Reek,
basis.
Big Flock, Baby Yock, recipes, Baby Yock, and Fame Reek. Just a lot of different artists. Mark Bravo, you know what I'm saying? My man Madrid, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of artists in the area. I mean, it's a long list for real. But it's been since I was like 16, 17. I'm in my mid 20s now, so I've been doing this for a while, especially engineering work with artists. So
What was the pivot like from being an engineer to like now an artist? Because you didn't just, I'm sure you probably engineered this song, but also contributed in a more fully realized way.
yeah. So how it came about, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We got together. I mean, I met AWOL like, but
No.
say,
How did you pivot away from engineering into rapping?
oh, I always rap. I always write music and help artists out. So it wasn't like pivot. I was always making music, but just to make it more serious, like I'm really taking my craft serious. I mean, putting on a whole, like, okay, I'm putting my music first for a change, you know what I'm saying? So we got together and we came up with this No Photos. I recorded and engineered it too. I mastered the whole project and engineered.
I only say pivot because I don't believe that you gotta be a one trick. You can be a multi-trick pony. You can do hella things.
Right,
But the goal, I guess, I'm trying to understand which one of these things do you care about, and who is KJ now? You know what I mean? Because that's a large leap. You know what? I'll give you an example. Engineers are typically the people in the room that are making all the sound sound good, but may not say anything. They are very quiet in the room. But to get behind the mic is a totally different experience, you know?
So when it comes to engineering like that, and a lot of people tell me that because I'm a type of engineer. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, oh, you should retake that, or you should say, blah blah blah, because I have that artist part of me. So a lot of people complain like they be in the room with an engineer, they just be nodding their head like, okay, that's good, that's good.
That's standard.
That's not my personality, you know what I'm saying? Because I got the ear for the music and I really hear stuff, and I'm like, yo, you should do this or you should do this, and I think really people really appreciate that.
Okay.
You know?
No, I can definitely understand that because I do think that there's like there's a lane of people that don't want feedback, and there's a lane of people that also want constructive feedback. And I think that you can definitely offer an interesting perspective as an engineer that is also taking on songwriting and music, right?
For sure. You definitely gotta feed the energy because you don't want to come off the wrong way, you know what I'm saying? But like, oh, you should, you know, but you gotta really feed the room. I mean, fill the room and see how it goes. That's just usually how it works, you know. I'm just going with the
Listen, you're giving advice to a future engineer. You giving advice to somebody else. Somebody needs that lesson.
Yeah, that's facts.
Well, that's exciting. Tell me now, you were about to go in to tell me about the No Photos record and about how you guys ended up in this space together.
So with the record, I mean, I had it pre-recorded, and I'm just like, just working with Awol. You know, I just know his sound, and you know, and I was like, man, you would definitely kill this, you know. And then the way I put out music, I really try to put out a vision to what I'm saying. So the video really explains, you know, the concept of how we came up with the No Photos. And you know, my boy just did his thing. He ripped the verse, and you know, it's on the album. You know, check it out. But it's definitely a vibe, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
we know that much. We did hear it.
Oh.
We did hear it, and we're gonna hear it again.
Yeah.
But it definitely is a vibe, and I'm glad that you know that Versus brought this record to my forefront and to the DMV's forefront because they heard it and they loved it and they succeeded at it. So you know, you did something right. Now, Awol, when you were hearing this record on the radio for the very first time, what was your feelings?
My bad, you was breaking
Yeah,
up.
you.
I said, Awol, when you were hearing your wins come through for the both of you guys, what was your experience like when you were winning, Awol?
You said, what was my experience like?
What was it like when you were hearing yourself win, Awol?
I mean, it was a new experience overall, just hearing my name being said on the radio. So I already felt like it was an accomplishment because, you know, I had friends, fans, family, everyone tuned in. And I know there's people that's riding home in their cars that don't know me listening to 93.9. So it made me feel good because it was like, you know, if they actually like the song, chances are they might go look that up. You know what I'm saying? And then just being on the radio alone and then to consecutively win night after night was like, yeah, you know, it was that energy that I ain't felt before. It's like it felt good. So
Well, I'm glad it could bring you the
want to keep
positive
that
energy.
going.
KJ, did you also have very similar sentiments? Did you know you were going to win? No.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, you broke up a little bit.
I said, KJ, did you know that you were going to win, and what were your feelings?
It was out a little bit
Hold
because
on,
it was
one more
my
time. It
second
was
time
what?
actually doing this
Hold
because
on,
back in like
wait, wait,
2017,
hold on, wait. Okay, you said it was
Hold
what?
up.
Uh-oh.
So just time doing this because I did
Hold on,
song
boo,
submitted
hold on, just a
called
second.
Catch My
Hold on.
Wave back in like 2018.
Hold on, I can't hear you. All right,
You can hear?
I think we got it this time.
You good?
You good?
Yes, I'm closing tabs to see if that helps. I don't know if you guys have like your Wi-Fi on your phone or the device that you're on.
Let me close some stuff out. All right.
Okay, it's getting better.
Okay. You can still hear us?
Okay. Yeah, there we go. We should be good now. You're not frozen. You're not all wiggly and stuff.
Okay.
But okay.
I bet.
So when you were hearing your win, KJ, what were your feelings?
You know, I was happy, you know what I'm saying? Because I was saying it was my second time around because back in 2018, I submitted a track, Catch My Wave, to you, and it was on the radio. And I ain't make it past the first round. So, you know, consecutively just, you know, doing this with my boy, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, this is the round. This is it for sure. You know, we was going hard on the promo, going hard this time around. And, you know, it really felt good, you know.
Hey, well,
I was growing as an artist, you know what I'm saying? And it came in to a different element, you know.
Yeah, and I'm sorry that you lost that time around. You know, unfortunately, you know, that's out of my hands right there. That's up to the people.
That's how it go. Hey, that's how it go though. It's all right. You learn from it. You learn from it.
I'm glad to know that your things are coming around for you. You know what I mean? You got a second chance to get it right. this time around. Awol, so do you guys work in a collaborative space always, or are you this is a
Well,
one-off?
we're separate artists, but we definitely collab. You know what I'm saying? Just, we good artists, and you always come
we always
across.
on the move.
Yeah.
And, we always we linking up a lot. We working, but we are still definitely separate artists. So
Yeah, for sure.
I got my own work out there. People can find it. He's got a ton of his projects. So
Yeah.
you'll find this. You type us in anywhere for real, all platforms.
And the problem that people search me, you got to put the DA building instead of THE because nothing gonna come up.
Okay, we'll get to the nitty gritty so we can make sure they know where to find you.
Yeah.
Who do you want to thank for your win? For this space, I'm sure you have a list of shout outs, Mr. Awol.
I want to thank my family first and foremost. All of my followers that I know really tapped in. My friends, any other fans that I might not know of that feel like they might not get no recognition for this. I want them to know that, I thank them too. I appreciate all the love and everybody out there that is rocking with the song, continuing to still listen to the song, stream it, people that's purchasing it, everything. So
yeah, because your name came through a lot, Awol.
Yeah, we was pushing it hard. We made sure we had the support, but I already knew it was gonna be there because we've been had that and we make good music. So
Yeah,
I expected that.
And what about you, KJ? What do you have for the rest of 2021? Oh man, we're like halfway there now. Damn.
What I have going on for the rest of
Yeah.
2021? So I have this creative house. We did I can't talk too much about it, but we did like a reality show with a bunch of artists in the DMV, and that should be coming out soon. And I was the engineer there. I wasn't one of the artists contesting, but I worked with a lot of the artists. I know that's coming out. I've been working on a lot of music, still. So I'm still working on another project, collab tape, different from the solo album I just dropped. And then some shows, lined up. The most recent one's coming up is in U Street. It's gonna be on U Street, end of July. Still trying to get the dates together. So, but yeah, just performances and still working and grinding. It don't stop. So never. So that's it. And seeing what happens. Just keep putting music out, manifesting good things, and hopefully, everything turn out good.
Facts. And is there anybody you want to shout out here in the DMV real quick?
Yeah, shout out the
Or
whole
beyond, rather.
Shout out the whole creative house. Shout out my man Madrid Unknown. That's really it. I got everybody. Shout out.
I was gonna say, not your mama, your
my
aunties, your
mama,
sisters. Damn, your mama, man, right now. I know she listen like, baby.
No.
Because I think I might have even spoke to one of y'all's parents and they voted for you.
People. See, the thing is, when I name people, it's always gonna be somebody and be like, "Damn, I forgot."
Start with your mama, move backwards.
My mama.
Mom and God.
God, of course. You know what I'm saying? God, of course.
I definitely got to thank my grandmother. I know they listening. I know they gonna hear this.
Respect. I just gotta give you a hard time. But congrats again on this win. Well done. Stream No Photos everywhere. Where can we tap in with you guys to say hello, show love, and things like that? And Awol, you can go ahead and go first.
I'm on Instagram, Awol_Ant. All platforms under Awol Ant, YouTube, Awol Ant, everything. So you can find me anywhere. All my latest work, my past projects, the most recent No Photos feature. So everything's up there. So.
And you're still open to new features, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Sure. I just like to leave the door open because people hear the KYS Versus winners do it and they want to do it too because now they want a Versus winner feature.
And I mean, I definitely recommend that to any artist out there that just wants to get heard. You know what I'm saying? And build your fan base in any kind of way. Get your chance to get on the radio. So.
Yeah, we appreciate you doing that too, man. Showing love to these artists out here because it's hard. It's hard out here for real.
Nah, it definitely is. And I'm glad that I could share this space. Thanks for giving me a good record to do it with.
Yeah.
And KJ, where can we tap in with you there? I see your shirt says KJ in the building, and I know it's in the building, but go ahead and give it to him one time.
So it's KJINDA building. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere, YouTube. You search me online with platforms, same thing. So all my music's gonna come up.
Are you looking to also engineer some projects for some people? Because I know they're looking for that too.
For sure. Tap in on my website. Same thing, kjinthebuilding.com. You know, if you want to inquire about some studio time, I come out to you, come to the studio, whatever. We make it work. Mixing.
Come on now.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'm there.
Multi-talented. Come on, KJ. I love that. Well,
Hey,
congratulations.
I made these shirts, so I mean, we all doing. He got his own company. You need to shout out the company.
I got my own company. Shout out Creative City Customs.
Yeah.
DMV custom apparel, accessories, whatever you need, custom, we do it. So
That's right.
you can find
Well,
that on.
congratulations again. Well done. And now, those are my horns. Awol, I know that you are the feature on this, so I got to go ahead and let KJ do the honors of introducing his record. But go ahead and do your thing, KJ.
Yo, this is No Photos on Wave Control featuring my man Awol Ant.